we've developed a dynamic
wind effects. Oh, I'm getting the game. And the faces look interesting. Right, EA are releasing their career mode Dig Dive, and I'm one of those people who's going to now cash in and commentate on it because that's really interesting. But no, seriously, I am generally interested. I haven't enjoyed career mode since FIFA 18. I've actually heard quite a few good things about what they're doing from people. I've read a few of the features and that, so hopefully it will be okay. I just want this needs to be playable. For me, the keeper career mode, now that is everyone's priority. That's my priority. But it just needs to have kind of be more for the football purists again. The gameplay, of course, is the most important bit. I just like playing the games. But like the main thing for me is the scouting and transfers. Just make it basic again. So when you scout a player, I'm not waiting 30 days. Make it like I believe they are literally ripping off Football Manager. But do it so you scout someone, you get 3 days. It's fun to play again. It's fun to make transfers, and I'll play it again. I generally would play. I just want to. I've tried so hard the last few years to like FIFA career modes. If you go past my account, I've probably deleted half of it. But every year I've started like a Leicester career mode or whatever. I've just tried to get into it. I will try one. I am actually interested in a Luton one this year. But I've tried to like it. I've played a few games, been all right, and then after a while, I got to think to season one and try to like sign players, and then it was just like, I don't know. Don't help I'm rubbish at FIFA these days, of course. But yeah, let's see what EA have to offer. Of course, there is rumours of this 2K game coming in next year, and that's great news because EA have to step it up basically. But let's see what they have to offer and whether it will be good.
FC25 is the most forward-thinking in FC history. Real-life tactics and situations with live start points, player.
Right, most realistic in FC history. I mean, does that count last year? Because that's one.
Career with icons. And I'm delighted to introduce women's football to career.
Yes, football in Korea. Let's be able to live out real-world stories from the biggest leagues in the world with live start points. This is the biggest update we've added to career in years.
I like that.
In FC25, you can experience the drama of any team's real-world season.
I like that.
Where a team or player has left off that week, and you'll have to deal with the related league standings, fixtures, injuries, and transfers. Or start from a special snapshot moment, a curated starting point based on a newsworthy situation at a specific club.
Right, I probably won't use that, and not many people will, but I rate that. I said it needs to be for football purists, and that is.
Be it a manager sacking, a big transfer, a team overperforming, and so on. We've also got loads of new updates across manager mode, driven by FC IQ, by way of team tactics and player roles.
I mean, this is obviously taking it from Football Manager, but it is football at the end of the day. Immediately, I like the look of that. It's how it's actually going to play out. But again,
player roles
I'm not just going to slag EA off for no reason.
Beyond player positions, and drive success more than ever in career, on and off the pitch. Picking the right player roles is a key factor across player development, staffing, scouting, training and coaching, and it helps fuel and influence player and squad cohesion. Something our community has been asking for is an update to press conferences.
Just a couple of questions for you.
So we've used FCIQ to change how these work. To make
I rate that they've changed that. They were naff, but let's give it its due. It could be all right.
Make them more dynamic. Reporters will ask questions that are specific to your tactical choices, your players and their roles. Your answers affect the updated morale system, so managers will have to find the right balance between critique and praise. We've also updated the Youth Academy, starting with expanding the list of countries that you can send youth scouts to. And once you've identified the next big thing, of course, you've got to develop their talents, which is why we've integrated Rush 5v5 matches into Youth Academy. By playing in Rush matches, managers can actively boost youth development over the course.
Oh my God, you can actually have a Youth Academy now. How many years has Youth Academy been so poorly, basic?
Course of 3-match tournaments. Win the final, earn the maximum boost, and your next rising star will be that much closer to achieve.
I can't lie to you, I doubt I would, and a lot of people would be playing it. But again, look, I'm all for ideas at this point of view. I don't really like that text, but I'm all for ideas. I'm all for them trying something to try and improve it.
Achieving their first team dream. Watch as your youth squad players physically grow up over the years. We've also added a long-requested feature to career gameplay, simulation settings. With it enabled, teams will play a more deliberate style of play, close to what you'd see in a real-world football match. Taking it a step further, we've developed a
wind effects. Oh, sliders, hang on.
Setting that changes aspects of the AI's play from one game to the next.
I like that. I do like that. I wonder how that's going to change pro career, especially goalkeeper career. That'd be cool.
Really exciting things happening with player career as well. Player career with icons.
That could be
Now,
fine.
you can take existing icons and put them in any team of your choice and see them perform alongside today's players. We're
That would be
incredibly
cool,
excited about
but-
this because it unlocks so many new opportunities to evolve career, and we'll have different sets of icons to choose from as the game progresses. In football, a good story is everything. In FC25, we've made it so that players will have more flexibility in setting up their story of their player career. Storylines have expanded to the classic rags to riches story, or following in the footsteps of your parent, or coming back from a career-threatening injury. The story you select will have an impact on and off the pitch, from generating reactions on social media to
I don't mind this stuff. I know some people say they don't care, but that is decent because I've literally just finished recording the FC24 career, my pro career, keeper career, and I said I want to do like rags to riches. I want to start a 25-year-old into non-league and put a bit of story. You just want to feel a bit immersed into it. And I like the social media idea. Again, it will get repetitive after a while, but
influencing gameplay
It's been
attributes
crying
and play
out.
styles. Furthering our commitment to representing women's football within FC, in FC25, we're introducing the world's top 5 women's leagues into both manager and player career.
decent.
In manager career, managers will be able to move freely between managing men's and women's teams. And in player career, they can play for any of these top clubs. And finally, across both modes, we've designed a new visual system that has a slicker and more
A
simple
needed
UI,
changing.
with a new
Looks
suggested
horrible.
task list that helps players with their next important
Can I
decision.
just point out, I always get so overexcited over these things and I don't need to be. But I do like what I'm seeing. They're making an effort, and that's what I've asked.
And of course, we've upped social media in FC25.
Oh my
Playthroughs
God.
are now powered by partnerships with some of the biggest news outlets in football.
Of course he's
like
in it. Good old
Fabrizio
Fabrizio.
Romano, who will be keeping you up to date with all the latest transfer information. Play well, and the fans will wonder if you deserve a statue. Play not so great, and well, they'll let you know. And that
They need to, bundle, they need to fix keeper ratings, lad. Else I'm going to be at death threats if I can see one goal because you get a 4.
everything new to career in FC25.
Welcome back to the world's game. Now, what will you do for the club?
Is that it? I get it. Right. There wasn't much about the scouting and stuff like that. But there were a few changes I didn't mind. It all comes down to the gameplay, in my opinion. It all comes down to the gameplay. Yeah, this video is going to be completely pointless, so I'll upload it anyway. But I do like some of the ideas they put in. Like the Youth Academy, I'm glad they've tried something with that. I mean, those are sort of faces you make on FIFA 16 pro clubs, but still, I'm glad they're trying something a bit different. That could be all right. I wasn't sure about that 5v5 thing, even though I've heard it is good. I play it on the beta a bit. And as I said, the main thing is the scouting. If that scouting is better, or you don't have to wait 30 days, it's just more basic like the old FIFAs were, but just more fun. And I like the idea they've added some bits around it. But if you're still getting these sort of weird glitches, then it's fine. But I just look, Football Manager is the game I always default to, right? And I do like the snapshot stuff. Football Manager is a game I always default to, especially I don't know if it's because I'm a bit older now. But I just want FIFA to give me something different where I can, or EA, FC, whatever it's called, to give me something different where I can come in and play the games. I haven't been able to enjoy playing the games as much as I wanted to the last few years because the gameplay is a bit repetitive, yes, but it's just the fact you don't feel motivated to play career mode much. You don't feel like you want to, like I remember playing a season with Leicester when the game came out. I enjoyed it. I got well into it. And then it got to the end of the season. And about that time, probably Football Manager started to tease at that point anyway. And I just remember just like wanting to sign players and wasting like 30 days scouting. And I was just like, this isn't fun. It doesn't make sense. So yeah, I'll see how it goes. But we're all going to get those buzz. If you're watching this, let me know, comment below what you think and what you most want to see out of this.